What is going on, guys? Joe Hodge here, and we are going to be running through some Battlefield 6 settings that you need if you want to actually know how to aim in the game. It's unfortunate, but there's a lot of Battlefield YouTubers that have played Battlefield that are they're skilled at it. The settings work for them, but unfortunately, they get the settings they push aren't going to work for, like, I really don't think anyone at all. They can do well with them, but what they're playing on is very extreme in comparison to what you need to be playing on. A lot of people agree that Battlefield 6 has a very weird aiming problem on controller. It's too snappy, it's too fast, it's too unreliable, and I have a very simple fix for it. If you actually want to aim and be good at the game and hit your shots, these are the settings you want. So firstly, we're going to be, I kid you not, we're going to be using settings that a Battlefield YouTuber with 2+ million subscribers recommended, and everyone in the comments is saying, oh, it's so good, you've helped me so much. I'm just going to tell you now, they are hot garbage. They do not work. They are horrendous. You are way too fast, inaccurate, and I don't even understand why they're even pushing these settings. I'll show you what they are once we're done. Let's go into the firing range with the first assault rifle you have. This is the aiming speed on controller that this popular Battlefield YouTuber recommended. It also affects your look around. How are you going to hip fire accurately if this is your look around sensitivity? If you couldn't tell, I was trying to hip fire this chair and I looked all over the damn place. Let's try and hip fire this trash can coming from a slide. I can't even run properly, Jesus. So essentially my thumb was like almost not even moving, yet I was still looking around like crazy. Let's try and hit fire this number over here. It's even worse if you're strafing. Let's try and hit fire that fire extinguisher again. I'm not exaggerating. I'm absolutely not exaggerating. I'm not faking it. You can't, if someone's behind me and I want to hit fire them. Jesus, I accidentally looked at the ceiling. And now that's not, let's try and actually shoot targets. Can you tell me how that's accurate? Can you tell me why you're pushing these settings for players? Let's snap from this target to the far one. Oh my God! Okay, so, Jesus. Yeah, so I'm not lying when I say some YouTuber pushed these settings and everyone was like, it already has like 100,000 views on proper Battlefield 6 settings if you want to be a tryhard or if you want to dominate. I'm going to tell you they're hot garbage. Go to controller, hit edit settings, and then hit control settings. This is what that YouTuber was recommending. 100 infantry aim sensitivity. And I didn't even do this, but he also had these. This one at 0 and this one at like 70. Or this one at 30. Lowering aim assist, which is such a dumb idea. On top of like changing this. When you change this to try and mimic other Battlefield game aim input curves, it's even worse. These need to stay on standard. Let me give you the settings that actually work if you want to actually control your shots. Again, I wasn't being dramatic with the hipfire thing or trying to shoot the targets. They're just that horrible. 40 infantry aim sensitivity. 110 field of view, that's good. He had it right with this. 178, that's good. All these should be 100. Standard, do not mess with these. They're all horrible. Standards are the best. This is on 25. You need to be a little snappier with the slower aim sensitivity I'm going to give you. The lower this value is, the more snappy or the more linear, more one-to-one with your analog thumb movement it will be. There won't be as much floaty, slow feeling. That's on 25. This is where the money is. These zoom aim sensitivities need to be lower than what they're set at. They're set at 100. The lower these are, the slower you aim while aiming down sights. Since a lot of people run red dots, which are 1 or 1.25 zooms, if you need any of these to be slow, I would recommend the first 3 or 4 if you're going to change them at all. But I recommend them all being lower than 100. 50 for 1 times, 51 point, these don't have to be exact, just get them lower. 54, 56. You can see they increase as the zoom increases, because if you have a super zoomed in sniper scope, if you need to snap on someone, that needs to be higher than when you're basically looking through iron sights. 50, blah, 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 56, 64, 67, 70, and we'll actually lower these. I'll get these down to like 90, 94, 97. We'll actually increase this one since it'll be such a big zoomed in scope. So let's actually try to shoot again with these settings. Again, these are really low, 50, 51, 54 for the zoom aims. And then this is very important. This basically multiplies to your zoom aims. Infantry aim, 40. Again, all these on standard. Aim assist, all at 100. Okay, let's actually do the tests again and see how accurate we are. Let's try to snap from this target to this one. There was a little bit of overcompensation, but it was not nearly as bad. Let's go from this one to this one. There seems to be a thing. COD players play on really slow aim down sights, while Battlefield players just want to be snappy and flipping around with their controllers. I am telling you, what matters most in any FPS game is hitting your shots. How are you going to hit your shots if you're... Do you see how much accurate that is? Please give these settings a try, and let's hip fire the hydrant again. I'm not snapping around. I'm not looking around like crazy. I can, whatever I want to hip fire or do, I can do. Let's shoot this thing. Turn around, shoot the hydrant. So much more accurate than what these popular streamers are recommending. But again, whatever works for you is what works for you. I'm just telling you, Battlefield 6 has a... The aiming on controller feels horrible, and I think these settings are by far so much better than what people are pushing. I can hip fire that dude, I can snap to that one, I can snap to him. Not a big deal. We can even use a submachine gun or something, something different. What is happening? No, is my game bugged? Oh, what a way to end this. Okay, well, I was going to use a submachine gun, but now the game's bugged. Great. So please use those settings, give them a try. I guarantee you will be so much more accurate. I'm going to fix my game now. But yeah, hope you try out those settings and tell me how they work for you. Thanks.